Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Get ready because today we're jumping into one of the wildest, most legendary stories from Journey to the West. The time the one and only Monkey King, Sun Wukong, turned heaven completely upside down. And hey, right before we get started, if you love these incredible tales, do us a huge favor and subscribe to our channel. That way you won't miss a single bit of the adventure. All right, let's do this. So, here's the scene. After all that chaos, the heavenly army has finally captured the super mischievous Sun Wukong. They're all breathing a sigh of relief, thinking the trouble is finally over, but oh boy, are they wrong. They've just stumbled into an even bigger problem. Turns out, they can't actually punish him. I mean, they tried everything you can imagine. They tied him up, and the soldiers went at him with their sharpest swords and axes. You just hear this clang. Nothing. So they try stabbing him with spears. Clank. Not even a scratch. Then they bring in the big guns. The fire gods try to roast him, and the thunder gods hit him with the most powerful lightning they've got. And guess what? It did absolutely nothing. All the gods are just standing around, totally baffled, until the wisest old master in heaven, Tai Shang Laojun, steps up, and he lays it all out. He says, listen, this monkey snuck into every party and every secret lab. He ate the peaches of immortality, he drank the heavenly wine, and he ate all of my most powerful immortal pills. All that magical stuff has combined inside him to create a body that is literally as hard as a diamond. He's indestructible. So Lao Zhan comes up with a brand new idea. He basically says, okay, if we can't break him from the outside, let's just melt him from the inside. His plan? To toss Sun Wukong into his legendary 8-trigram furnace and literally cook him down until those stolen pills are all that's left. And I mean, they really cooked him. We're not talking about an hour or a day. Nope. They left him in that blazing hot furnace for 49 straight days. Can you imagine? They were absolutely certain that this, finally, would be the end of the Monkey King. But the plan backfired in the most spectacular way possible. The furnace didn't destroy Sun Wukong at all. In fact, all that smoke and intense heat did something incredible. It gave him a brand new superpower. His eyes were forged into the fiery eyes of golden gaze, which meant he could now see through any disguise, any trick, any illusion. What a mistake. So the second Lao Jin cracks open the lid to see what's left, kaboom! Sun Wukong just leaps out, more furious than ever, and now with awesome new eye powers. He kicks that massive furnace right over, sending gods and guards flying, and just starts rampaging through heaven, making a beeline straight for the Jade Emperor himself. Chaos. Absolute chaos. All of heaven's greatest warriors, the Thunder Generals, you name it, nobody could stop him. It was a total panic. So, in a last-ditch effort, the Jade Emperor sends out an emergency call for the one person in the universe who might, just might, be able to handle this mess. The Buddha. Now, when the Buddha shows up, you'd think Wukong might be a little intimidated. Not a chance. He stands there, bold as ever, and basically shouts, hey, the Jade Emperor's had his turn on the throne for long enough. It's time for a change, and I think I'm the guy for the job. The Buddha is just completely calm. He smiles and offers a little wager. He says, you have so many incredible powers, your 72 transformations, your cloud somersault that can cross the world in a single leap. So my challenge is simple. If you can fly out of the palm of my hand, I will personally tell the Jade Emperor to give you the throne. But if you can't, you have to go back to where you came from. Sun Wukong just laughs. He's thinking, is this guy for real? His hand is tiny. I can travel thousands upon thousands of miles in a flash. This is the easiest bet I've ever heard. So, full of confidence, he hops right into the Buddha's palm, yells, here I go, and just shoots off like a rocket. And man, did he fly. He flew past stars, past entire galaxies, faster than anything. He just kept going and going until finally, way out in the empty void, he saw them. 5 massive bright red pillars stretching up as far as the eye could see. Yes, he thought, this has to be the end of the universe. I've won! Now, he needed proof, right? So Sun Wukong, being Sun Wukong, wanted to leave his mark. He plucked out a hair, turned it into a brush full of ink, and wrote right there on the middle pillar, the great sage equal to heaven was here. You know, just so everyone would know. So he somersaults all the way back, lands right back in the Buddha's hand, and says super smugly,
All right, I'm back. I flew to the edge of creation and left my name there. Now tell the Jade Emperor to start packing. But the Buddha just gives him this little smile and says, "You foolish monkey, you never even left my hand." Wukong looks down and his jaw just drops.
Because right there on the Buddha's middle finger was his very own handwriting. The great sage equal to heaven was here. It all clicked in that moment. Those 5 giant pillars he saw at the end of the universe, they were never pillars at all. They were just the Buddha's 5 fingers. He never left the palm. Before Sun Wukong could even process what happened, the Buddha simply turned his hand over. And as he did, his hand transformed into a massive mountain range with 5 peaks, one for each of the 5 elements. The mountain crashed down, pressing on Sun Wukong and trapping him completely underneath. And talk about a contrast. While heaven throws this giant, "Hooray, we pacified heaven" party, feasting on dragon liver and drinking immortal nectar, Sun Wukong is pinned under a mountain. When he gets hungry, he's fed iron pellets. When he gets thirsty, he has to drink molten copper. It's a truly harsh punishment. The great sage, once so unstoppable and so proud, was now a helpless prisoner. His long punishment had just begun. But the big question remains, will he ever be free? Well, we're going to have to find that out next time. And that's where we have to leave our hero for today. If you really enjoyed our story, please subscribe and turn on those notifications. We also love reading your comments. Seriously, your encouragement is what keeps us going and helps us tell more of these amazing stories. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.